but that Friday afterwards, I looked up the tracking number, and it said, "Don't worry, your package is still on the way. It's just been delayed." And its last status was that it was in Phoenix.
So hold that it was delayed that long when it was in Phoenix?
Right, exactly. So by last Wednesday, I'm like, I had actually typed out the email. I was kind of pissed, and I had actually typed out, I could have walked there, picked up the book, and walked back to Tucson in that amount of time. Where the fuck is my book? But I erased it, and I wrote a more politically correct message. They responded back to me on Friday, and they blamed it on COVID.
Of course.
And magically, my book shows up on Monday. I'm like, yeah, had I not emailed, I probably still would be sitting here waiting for my book because they put it on a shelf somewhere and completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
Morons.
Crazy.
Depends. If it didn't come vacuum wrapped, it meant somebody was probably using it in their game at home.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a cardboard delivery thingy, and it was definitely secured nicely and not used by anyone at the postal service.
You know, shrink wrap machines are real cheap.
I know.
Pretty common nowadays.
So, Jim, I have chosen to spend my 25 points. I picked up the Hunter Specialization.
Oh.
And I used the 5 remaining points to pick up 1 rank of Toughness.
Nice.
Because it's nice to be a little tougher.
Exactly.
I
The
just
last
drew aim.
He held off giving us XP.
Yes, I was a jerk that way. I'm like, nope, you haven't done enough.
Yep, you were. I wasn't sure what I wanted to spend my points on, but I'm like, if we're going to be going up against some more Sith, I might want to get a couple extra hit points in. I also, thanks to the book, now have the the modifications or attachments I want to do for my armor.
Oh, because with that book, it's got all you need right there.
Yep. I figured it out. It's two things I want to add. I want to add the biofeedback system and the SmartMed 2000.
Ooh. You're looking for Army of One there, aren't you?
Kind of, yeah.
I still need to get my whipcord thrower attached to my armor. Damn it.
That sounds nice, too.
So you can totally go Cad Bane.
Yep.
Or worse, Scorpion. Get over here!
After I've done shooting them.
For my lightsabers, but I'd rather do the armor first. But yeah, hilt adjustments, armor. Heck, I even found a mod I want to put on my blaster rifle.
So yes, you have been looking at all the toys.
Yep.
See, as a player, unless you know about that book, you get left out of so much really cool stuff.
Oh, there are so many goodies in there. Of course, I'm just, browsing across the armor, looking at the different armors, and I get to one, and I'm like, oh, it has 3 soak and 2 defense. I want that. Oh, wait, that's Boba Fett's armor. Fuck.
It's like, can I oh, never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
You can totally have it if you can take Boba Fett in a fight.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, not yet. Not for quite a while.
It's totally possible. Totally doable.
It's possible.
So has everyone else spent their experience that they want to spend before shit gets crazy?
No, I haven't spent mine, but I'm waiting.
Ay, caramba.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't be good sitting in a bucket somewhere. Yeah, I got true aim now.
Let's put it this way. I'm going to sit down with my husband and say, what do you recommend?
Well,
so until that happens.
Well, let's see. What career are you? I could walk you through that right now.
Yeah. How many points do you have?
She's got like a bucket load.
Let me get back to my character sheet. Right now,
It's going to make you gag when she
Would help
says
if
it.
I was on the right tab.
No, I know it's probably going to be a ton.
I have 45 points.
Dude.
45 XP.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
have
we
some.
need to spend that before we go up against frickin'
Yeah.
Sith.
Yeah, you do.
Because you play WoW. You're
Yes.
basically like levels behind right now.
Yeah.
You're level 30 walking into the Shadowlands.
Oh,
So what is your
Malpractice.
career tree that you're in?
Hold on. Smuggler,
So which one?
a scoundrel.
Scoundrel. So that's the basic scoundrel smuggler. Didn't you have like another tree axe opened up too?
It says specialization.
Okay.
Scoundrel.
So let's see.
I'm a pilot, though.
You can of course upgrade skills. That's the easiest way to burn so much experience.
Well, that's what I have been burning it on.
So what
but then I
talents-
decided to.
What talents do you already have?
Hold on. Let me
So you want
switch
to go to
over.
your combat tab, and it's at the very bottom.
Yeah. Let me switch over. Okay, so I have quick draw, rapid reaction, quick strike, pride and joy, improved pride and joy, wheel and deal.
Okay, so if you wanted to burn 45 points in 2 shots, you could go down the talent tree for Scoundrel. Underneath Quick Strike is Sidestep, then Sidestep. First time is 15, second time is 20. So there's 35 points spent right there. If you do that once per round as a maneuver, you can suffer a number of strain equal to your ranks in Sidestep to upgrade the difficulty of all incoming ranged attacks equal to the number by that number for the equal number of rounds. So if you spent those 35 points, you could upgrade twice anyone shooting at you for 2 rounds.
Okay.
And that basically means you're a super sidesteppy scoundrel, and you avoid getting shot in the face that way. Which, if you're looking to not get shot in the face, that's a really good way to not get shot in the face. Just to give you an idea, it's boom. That's what the thing is called. Sidestep. Once per round as a maneuver, suffer a number of strain up to your ranks in sidestep, which would be you take a maneuver for 2 strain.
Would that be 2 ranks?
Yep, you could take it once for. Let me go back real quick. Once for 15, and the second one is for 20. So for 35 points total, you can take 2 ranks of sidestep.
See, now you'll be more survivable.
Yeah, survivable is a good thing.
And it's kind of handy for the scoundrel. He's got that twice, literally back to back.
Oh, nice.
So the first one is at 15, and then right below it on the skill tree is a second one for 20.
Like they want you to do that.
It's almost like even in the remake, when Han Solo didn't shoot first, he had sidestep while he's sitting in the chair to avoid the shot.
Right.
So, a question for you. So the strain, the red ones and that, can you do 2 of those like that take strain in a turn?
It depends if it's an incidental, a maneuver, or an action.
Okay.
Most of the active ones you have to do something, but a lot of them they don't take anything. Like, and for instance, Kelly has the option for black market contacts. When purchasing illegal goods, may reduce the rarity by 1 rank and increase the cost by 50. So it's not an incidental, maneuver, or an action, but you are still limited by the maneuver mechanic, where you can take max of 2 maneuvers and 1 action per turn.
Yeah, because I think Evan's gonna hate me on Mondays. So I got my 2nd rank of rapid reaction, which basically you spend number of strain up to your ranks in rapid reaction to add successes. So that'll give me 2 successes, which add 2 successes to initiative. And then I also got Guns Blazing as an incidental, so that one's an incidental. So suffer 2 strain to avoid increasing the difficulty of a ranged light attack check with both weapons.
That's a nice combination, because of course with your gunslinger on the Monday game, it's all about you go first.
Yeah, and then I don't add the extra purple for both weapons. So
which is nice, because that's 1 purple kept off the board.
Yep.
The less dice you roll against, the better your odds are, especially of getting
Yep.
initiative.
Yeah. So automatically going on a 2 plus whatever, and yeah.
Bad things
Okay.
will happen.
So all right. So
With the
she still
exception
has
of,
what 10 points? What's that?
oh, I was going to say, with the exception
I
of,
still have 10 points.
last week, yesterday's game where we got beat up on hard.
Yeah. But hey, I got the rolls where I needed them. That was pretty dynamic on the lightsaber shot.
And hey, I killed somebody important with my murder droid, so that's the important thing.
We worked well together.
You point out who I shoot before my boss tells me I can't shoot.
So what do you have left, Kelly? 10 points
10
still?
points. Mhm.
So best bet I would say is put a skill that you have 1 rank in already to get 2 ranks, or split that up into 2 career skills that you have no points in yet.
Yeah, might help you.
That way you're boosting something that you're good at already, but that way you can be great
Well,
at it.
Do you get anything exciting there, JC, on your spend?
Nope. I've been keeping my points low. As soon as I get them, I pretty much
Nah.
Spend
I only
it when
build
you
up
get
because
it.
I want to get further down. So some of those you got to get up to 20, 25. So it's like, I got to wait.
Oh, yep.
I mean, I
let's
got a couple
see.
of those, but like most of mine have gone into dice.
Skills are expensive.
Yeah.
So to get, let's see here. Probably.
If it's a career, it's 5 for the first one, 10 for the second one. If you're not a career skill, then you're going to pay 5 plus another 5 for the first, 10 plus 5 for the second.
Well, then you know what? I might increase my coercion to, or actually, well, no, my discipline's already ranked 2.
Yeah, anti-Jedi resistance stuff like discipline, cool, probably a good thing too, right now.
Yeah. I only had, I have 2 ranks in discipline, but
Better than me last night.
He's only saying that because he was compelled to shoot our Padawan point blank.
Yeah,
so
I butchered
you
our
can't-
Padawan last night.
yeah, but I can't increase it beyond the 2.
No. But I mean, you got 2 ranks. That's good, though.
Well, you can always put more ranks in it. It just means that it gives you just green dice, not gold dice.
Yeah, but
Okay.
If you go past your max dice
but
pool.
you'd need 15 to go beyond the 2. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then at this point, I mean, I could put 1 point. I could go with athletics.
that can't hurt. I had an issue
I mean,
with
because
that
I
last
only
night
have
too.
1 green. Yeah, because I literally only have 1 green in it.
Sounds
So I
familiar.
mean, I'm pretty low on the totem for that. So and since it's not a rank, it would take both.
Or not career.
Yeah.
So I'd take 10 to
So yeah,
bump it up to a
you could
gold.
burn
So
10 and just get
I'm
one
gonna
rank.
increase my athletics. Just because I expect that we may have to do a lot of stuff.
possible.
So I'm gonna do that just because it's probably. I mean, we're out in the middle of the jungle and so let me.
In case you have to go
Yeah.
Okay, I
running
have
around the
no
woods.
points now.
All right, good. You're more viable. Yeah, last night we finally, after horrid rolls all night, almost got things right in control. And then our Padawan decides, oh, we're not going to disarm this Force user, or the Force user I disarmed by shooting this lightsaber out of his hands, and breaking it for the rest of the session. So our Padawan's like, okay, I'm going to talk to you now instead of striking you down. And he's finally like, okay, fine, we'll go back. I'll sit down. We're on a shuttle, and next thing you know, he force wills me to shoot the shit out of the Padawan, and then also snatches the lightsaber out of the Padawan's hand. Like, yeah, good thing, we didn't kill that unarmed fucking force user.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and the sad thing was I so saw that coming. But dude, did I not? I told you in my mind I could see the gunslinger shooting the lightsaber out of his hand, and he rolls a triumph and 2 advantage
Everything I needed to make it happen.
because he's a big damn gunslinger who's only what 2 feet tall.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, I'm like sitting there. I wanted to shoot the Padawan multiple times last night. I'm sorry.
And then you got to.
Yeah.
That was why the
Anyway.
Fallen Jedi's compel was so easy for you. You want to shoot him? Yes, I do.
All right. Well, I guess let's go to rolling bad dice on. Great dice on this session.
Yep. Let me clear out the dice pool. Give me just a sec.
No, we had so many despairs. Oh my God.
It was so dark. Nothing. Every time someone tried to do something, despair.
Ooh, damn. Ooh,
Oh,
damn.
damn.
Oof.
Oh,
It's because you're on the cis side of the planet, which must be the dark side of the world.
Oh shoot.
come on, give us some. Oh, man.
We're going to the Sith. They're obviously
Okay.
there must be an artifact here.
They
Right.
must be corrupting this world on a primordial level.
That must be why they're here. There's a dark vergence here.
There's a vergence in the Force.
Wow. The
Okay,
Force
so
with
things
us
are going to
today.
be really bad for you guys at first, and then things will get better.
No, because we'll end up spinning it as quick as we get them back, probably.
You gotta
All
right.
do what you gotta do. I'm just saying.
Well, that sucked.
Makes it exciting.
Hey, Joe, give us a destiny roll.
I can't. I'm loading.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It didn't refresh, so I refreshed it, and now it's stuck
Well,
in
You
La
know,
La
you're
Land.
our only hope.
Now it's giving you the finger.
Yeah, now it's like, no, man, I don't. You had your chance to play this game.
Oh man.
What do you mean? You don't need to roll good dice.
All right.
Oh, Lordy.
Yes!
Yay! We're all gonna die.
Oh.
So, everybody start thinking about what kind of character you'd like to make next.
Right.
So,
Fine,
what
we're only massively outgunned.
we can totally do session 0.
No, we're out sabered, not gunned.
You can't shoot and hit things on this character or punch them so far.
I've shot
I don't
things
want to. I
fine.
don't want to throw doubt, but like
I've
you've
shot
broken
things
your
okay.
hands.
I've shot things fine. I've just not been as good with the hands lately.
Lately.
So
worry.
you're gonna have to refresh us what was there because I don't remember. I know we scoped it, but then
Yeah.
we had bad stealth.
4 or 5 Sith, and
Well,
then
the
some.
droid failed the stealth.
Then there was a bunch of troopers, and there were some like slave laborers, about 20 of them, if I remember correctly.
Yep. So you saw roughly about 100 Sith slash, Imperial troopers slash Sith slash techs slash, commander. They basically have a ship that basically looks like, years ago, a ship that plowed into the planet's surface. It doesn't look
Right.
Imperial, but they then retrofitted it to be like kind of an outpost and have since brought a couple Imperial shuttles down. Obviously they've been reinforced, and resupplied. But it looks like they basically just have a nice quaint outpost here with about 100 bad guys, as we'll put it that way from your observation. The key things your probe, while he was snooping around, noticed was, let me pull my notepad back up, was there were 4 Sith-looking folks, 2 that looked big and tough and young and stupid, 1 that looked kind of sneaky, and then 1 that they were all, of course, kowtowing to.
So there's 5 of us with the battle droid, so that's a 20 to 1. We got it.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
Well, here's what I'm thinking: is guerrilla warfare. We do things to lure some of them out that we can take, that we can deal with more manageably. Set a forest fire that's quarter click away from the camp. They send out some soldiers. We take them out. Stuff like that.
That's no fun.
We
had
I like this plan better than a full frontal assault there.
Come on, it worked last night.
Yeah, but were you facing 4 Sith and 95 other soldiers?
Well, not quite that, but
It was close, seeing as we're fighting the locals and the pirates,
and an unknown force user.
who at no point whipped out the lightsaber until they Mace Windu'd onto the enemy ship.
Yeah. But I gunned down the bad Black Sun guy real quick and then put my guns away and looked innocent.
Oh! Who gunned down the bad guy?
Hey, I took him down to like almost nothing first.
And then I did twice as much damage that I needed to in the first place for him. Yes, my killer droid is the kill bot. I see things and I shoot things. It's my only jobs.
Murderbot.
Yep.
Yeah, murderbot.
All right, so what are we going to use for a distraction? Or to draw something out? So wait a minute. What was our purpose here again?
So as the map slowly fades and I delete some stuff off the map so you can't see them.
Pretty map.
We're in a forest. I just Googled forest picture.
Yeah.
As our Jedi Master who recognized Alina and recruited her on this mission. Basically, you guys land your ship a safe distance away so that we have lots of foliage between you guys and the Sith encampment.
Yep.
Thankfully, Janog's probe probed it out really well. And then the little probe came back all happy as can be to his master. Because he might almost be developing a personality. Too bad Janog will never let him do that.
Now, Jim, did you say the last session that some of those soldiers were actually, like I said, kind of slave labor?
Yeah. You saw roughly about 28 slave workers. Obviously you can see they've been treated horribly. They're even the ones that have Imperial garb on, it's like all ripped apart and dusty and forced to do slave labor.
Recruits.
Exactly. That's
what we're good to go.
Recruits, conscripts, as the case may be.
So seriously, that's what I was
thinking. No. There are recruits.
We lure, a small group of them away. We take them out. We grab their equipment. We start feeding their equipment to the slave workers, letting them know that at some point we're gonna rise up against the rest of these guys. We do that a few times, get them a handful of weapons, maybe some armor off of the soldiers, and we might actually stand a chance at taking these guys down. Meanwhile, if Aja hasn't already, she should call into the Jedi Council to let them know what we have discovered here already.
Yeah, before we're dead. Good idea.
Because what I'm hoping for is the episode 2 scene in the arena where, was that episode 2? I think that, it was episode 2, the arena scene where, the Jedi are fighting and all of a sudden they get surrounded, and then at the last minute, the Jedi that they called in show up over the edge of the cliff and save the day.
Yeah, it was at the cloning, or the...
the bug facility.
Yep.
The Clone Wars have.
Mm-hmm.
When Yoda gets to make his cool cowboy appearance.
Right. Look at that pretty ship.
Very important to make that phone call before we head out.
And of course, I'll even go so far as to go bip. So you're going to really have to zoom in on this map. Let me see if I can make your ship more noticeable so you can see it.
I see it. It's right there in the middle.
It's the little pimple. It's
Yeah,
supposed
no,
to
the
have
big thing is the big ship.
it's supposed to have a yellow circle around it, but apparently it doesn't. Maybe if I do
Oh, there you go.
that, you'll be able to see you guys. There we go. I
Okay.
wanted to give it the big circle just in case.
Okay. And the other's the crashed ship.
And over here is the crashed Sith ship.
Okay.
And what's up with these two black marks over here?
Oh, just ignore those. Those are nothing.
Okay, so what are these two black marks over here?
We didn't notice those on the flight over, apparently.
Oh, there's another one all the way down here. Look at that. You don't see those. Hey, maybe we should park our ship a little bit closer so that way, you know, as these guys that aren't there anymore close in, we have a shorter trip back to our ship than they do to get to it.
Yeah, but we could just fly it to us when we need our ship.
That's a good point. Yep, we can.
Yeah, because
Okay.
not everybody's gonna be fucking down. Great idea.
And what's this little blip that just appeared?
That's the blip where I forgot to change to the pointer tool. So it made a
I
box
see.
when I pointed there.
All right.
So,
So do we-
here's your guys' ship with a nice little forest and some you know elevation, and there's their crash site, which is currently you know a ship turned into a wall, and it's got two Imperial. It's basically the Sith Empire's equivalent to a Lambda shuttles.
Okay.
So
Alright.
in theory, they could pack up almost all of their people and leave, but they'd still leave at least like 20, 25, 30 people.
Yeah, like slave labor. Who needs that, right?
Where's behind? Yeah.
You mean employees?
Happy employees.
All right, so I say we head up to about here somewhere.
Sure.
In that area, and we start a fire and get it nice and smoky. Nothing that's going to go out of control, but
So about that, as the map flips back. So when Janong's little probe comes zipping by, you know, nice and as covert as possible, as you guys are literally hearing it from half a mile away, just thwacking through trees. So everybody, do me a favor and give me
I'd like to stealth.
as you yourself are hiding and leaving everybody else to be spotted, right?
Right.
Everybody go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh,
Perception.
Perception.
Yep, perception. As
Do
the
you
probe,
have the
yep, difficulty is set.
Yeah.
Wow.
I see shit.
Wow.
I do too.
And once they're all done, I am going to use my Cortala Vision cycling implant upgrade.
Okay, so doing the predator thing and switching channels.
May upgrade perception checks once. Advantage reveals fine details. Triumph can be spent to add a blue hue to all subsequent perception checks for the encounter.
I need a boost die, please. Does everybody
Okay.
get boost die? Ready?
Oh,
Oopsie. Wow. And then
So
if
go ahead with that upgraded optics roll, by the way.
okay. Perception. There we go.
I like the despair.
Hi. That's
So-
not.
Pretty
Bad
Are we
much.
sure this isn't a computer check? I feel this is a computer check, and I can give myself a strain to make one of those a success.
That's
The
a lot of
problem is
threat
Janog
and
is so
despair.
buried in his data pad watching the video. And he's like, what's going on here? And I see nothing. But thanks for the despair there. I'll gladly take that.
I would like to use 5 advantage to get rid of that. Or 6.
Denied.
Okay, so I just needed a spare for the Kratala's vision to fail, so we're okay.
So, Jim, I'd like to use my one measly advantage to regain a strain.
Okay. You guys are enjoying the beautiful scenery of this beautiful forest planet that the Huts have yet to destroy, you
Right.
know. Except for some like deep-seated corruption apparently flowing through the Earth's mantle here, you know. You're feeling fine. And since I got a nice handy despair there, feel free to give your guys selves strain for your threats that you rolled.
And if we rolled no threats?
And if you rolled no threats, you don't have to worry about it. But
Yay.
Uma rolled 2 threats, so you have to worry
I
about
know.
That's 3 strain.
it. Yeah,
Yay, I don't have
it
to
could
worry
have been
about
worse. I
strain.
mean, the beauty is, though, pretty much everyone but Janag, whose head is in his data pad, all of a sudden hears some banging noises of the trees at like the top of the tree lines. Pretty much sounds just like the little probe droid, except more.
Oh, God.
We-
Oh, so much for sneaking up and saying hello.
And pretty much you guys are standing there, you know, since you had enough successes there perception wise, that
I
I
did.
had a success.
I had like a butt ton of.
well, that's
She
what
had
I
2.
just
Oh,
said.
no.
You had
One
more
was
than
extra.
enough.
Oh, okay. I thought
I'm
you said
agreeing
didn't.
with
Wow,
you.
guys, calm down. Everyone breathe just a little.
Don't make the guy who
Jesus.
didn't get a single success feel bad here. As you realize, as you're kind of like looking up at one point, you see like something passing through the treetop. You have this whole first episode of Lost moment where you hear something running through the woods.
If it's a polar bear, I'm gonna be really big.
And all of a sudden, as you guys look, you realize that there are some Sith Empire probe droids coming your direction.
Of course there are.
Because obviously, especially with that despair, I decided to give them reinforcements.
Of course.
That they all these probe droids were watching your little guy dance around the entire camp, taking all these pictures, and he like picked up one, then he picked up another, then he picked up a third one, then he picked up a fourth one, and he started going home before he realized he was being slowly followed by these probe droids. They're going, "What is that? That's not one of ours."
That's why it's nuzzling up to Janong now, being all friendly.
It's literally going in the
Probe.
digital version of.
Daddy, save me.
It's fine. We
So
can do
you
this. I
guys
can
do have
hijack 'em.
a brief heads up that yes, they are coming at you.
So I'm assuming a vigilance roll.
Yeah. A vigilance would be good for initiative.
Wait, but do we have time to prep? Or, were you saying? Because I totally want to move forward in stealth if I can.
You could dive into the bushes if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, do they have a way of seeing like body signatures?
The probe droids.
They've got 2
Yeah.
jobs.
They've got
But-
thermal. They've got
Yeah.
Technically,
Also-
they've got
shit.
3 jobs. They see shit,
Oh my
they
God.
shoot shit, and they tell people about shit.
Yeah. So stealth isn't necessarily gonna.
Hey, I have a pretty good stealth. It should cover me.
Let's put it this way. I'll admit they have perception 4 with cunning of 4. They see shit.
It's kind of their job.
They've got
Right.
1 job.
And they're Imperial. So.
I've got one job on this ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it.
With pride. All right. Well, that sucked.
It's fine.
It's fine.
They're friendly.
Yeah.
Or they will be after you're done with them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. They're friendly. They're gonna send back like blank data, just forest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Roll initiative there, Janong.
No, I don't want to. 'Cause I'm like shit already.
He's busy cuddling his
Hey,
probe
you got
droid.
the despairs out of the way already, so you're good.
Sure. That's what we thought last night. After
He's like so glad
10
that
of
his
them.
probe droid came back
Hey!
intact.
Wow.
He had vision of it being cored like an apple with a lightsaber.
His
Oh.
2 green did better than any of us with like yellows and green and 2 yellows and or yellow.
Obviously, there's a reason why he was talking to his probe droid earlier when he should have been looking out for stuff.
You started
Right?
clearing up the image that the probe droid was sending back, going, "What the hell is that? Oh shit!"
What are those? Is that bugs on the screen? Like, what is that?
Like, wait a minute. As they're getting closer, going, "Oh, hey, guy. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. They're like right here, guys."
He's like super prepared when through the wind of the rustling trees he hears. "Burn-da-da-da-da, burn-da-da-da-da." It's like, oh, that's probe. I speak that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like you guys, with a hint of warning because their stealth roll sucked. You guys get the idea that there's incoming probes, and then you kind of like look up and through the treetops, you kind of see one of them just like slapping straight in a hurry to catch up to the others. So there's a handful of probe droids coming after you.
Yeah. That's okay. It's like shooting
Dude.
skeet.
We can just do a Han and Chewie, and I'll just like stand up and scream, and you guys can shoot all of them, just like a bunch of.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
And,
said,
and your
it'll be
Jedi
like
friend
shooting
went
skeet.
back to her ship to go radio the Jedi Council because that's what you told her to do.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally what I told her to do.
Yeah.
My
But
God.
wasn't she just going to do it from our ship?
Whoa.
No, she's walking all the way back to her ship.
This is great. It gets to take the NPC out of the fight.
Awesome. And why did we do this again? I don't remember doing that.
It's because the Jedi, made your Padawan feel bad, and Alina's like, yeah, it's the right thing to do. Come on, guys.
Wanted to make sure they knew what was going on before we died. Can't send a signal
I
after we
think our
die.
smuggler was thinking, hey, I can sell lightsabers on the open market, Sorry, these models only come in race car red.
So what's short? Every like 6, 7, 10?
For this, let's get the pointer out. For short, it's basically 3 squares in front of you, so like 15
Oh
feet.
shit.
Actually, no, we're at 25 is short, so pretty much these guys are just at the edge of long to medium range.
Okay.
They're just about to zip into medium range to you guys.
Well, they'd be long for me then.
Yeah. So what do you guys do? You definitely have the jump on them. I mean, you could totally just get on your ship and leave and lead them right to the Jedi ship while she's talking on the radio and just wave goodbye.
Well, you wanted a diversion to bring them out in small numbers. Well, they start blowing up probe droids, they'll probably come out here.
That'll probably do it. True that.
Can we
So-
try and keep one in semi-attack? That way I can fix it?
Well, you can fix whatever we don't totally blow up, but so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot one.
Okay.
Are they Bluetooth?
They are not Bluetooth. No. They go,
don't
what
have
is
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth?
I can jam their signals though, because they're constantly communicating with the things. Would I be able to jam their signals?
What do you got? You got a jammer?
Do you have a jammer, or are you just talking about using computers to jam one of them?
Hold on. Let me see what I have. You guys do that, and I'll figure out what I got.
Okay.
As
So
Janog's
let's
like,
see.
shoot some shit. I'm looking through my backpack inventory.
Yeah, so let's see, make sure what skills I got. Not a point blank, definitely. Talk, defensive stance, stunning blood. Now, so we are going to use true aim. So once per round, may perform a true aim maneuver to gain benefit of aiming and upgrade combat. Check once per rank of true aim. So 1 rank.
Okay, do you have anything that helps you with shooting into the trees? Like an optic thing.
Well, I got my Controlla eye.
And does that reduce any black dice? I'm honestly not sure if it does.
I forgot
think
it said
it
something
does.
like that. May upgrade perception checks once. Advantage reveals fine details. Triumphs can spend to add blues to all subsequent perception checks. So no.
Okay.
Yeah, no. And I don't have any upgrades on the gun. So okay.
Does our vehicle have a jammer on it?
It does not. It does have
Yeah.
a communication system that you can use to jam one vehicle, or droid in this case, but it doesn't have one that does like the whole 2 mile square block. There is one you can build into your communication system, but when you fire it off, you let everybody know right where you are because you're in the center of the dot of jelly in the jam scanner.
Must be jam because jelly don't shake like that. All right, so are we set up?
Yep, we are set up.
All right, here we go.
Oh, wait, apparently we're not set up. I lied to you. I lied.
So I have to re-roll. Darn.
Where's my reconnect button? It has disappeared. Okay, I will just refresh the screen that way.
Sounds like a problem I had earlier.
I know. Looking for the button and it's not there. When in doubt, refresh. Hey, and it kind of zoomed in even tighter into the action, so that's good.
Nah. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Sorry, apparently I am having wicked lag.
Everybody is. At least I was.
Must be something going on. We're even having Outlook and Teams issues today.
Ooh, that sucks.
Mm.
I heard Teams and Gmail was having issues.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
so
Yeah, I did see something on Gmail as well.
which one of these guys are you going for?
Oh, let's go for whatever's closest.
I'll color coordinate them. How about that?
There you go.
What?
They're going to accessorize. All right, so 60. So we'll go for the 60 guy.
Okay.
It's closer.
The guy that's just coming into medium range for you, just like his barrel is in medium range.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got the right dice and everything now?
So this one right here?
Yeah, the red.
Red guy. Okay. Probe red is about to get shot at.
Yeah. So are we ready?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
It's almost like he flew into it. Kind of, as you get this glancing blow.
Well, wait, what happened to my upgrade to aim or in that?
Oh, you do have true aim, don't you?
I do.
Okay, now try it again.
God. All right. Take 3. This is a bad scene for them. We're having to reshoot it.
There's a guy sticking in the background, half jeans and shirt sticking out by a tree branch. Don't worry, we'll digital it out in post.
Oh,
I'll take that one.
Okay. So 8 points of damage.
Yep. And I can't really do anything with the one advantage other than I could take some strain back. That could not hurt. And then the triumph.
Your triumph, your shot causes it to veer into the other one and they both explode.
Sure, maybe. Pushes it back into the other one from the impact.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Nice.
So basically this
'Cause
guy
they're
gets
zipping
hit
at
as
high
he comes
speed.
out and he hits this guy and they both go down for a bit. Basically they're
bit.
getting buried in the trees.
Okay. That's a good start.
Hey, they were zipping between tight trees, so if you hit
Right.
one, it's like speeder bikes on Endor. If you're not paying attention, you smash into the guy next to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so who's going next? And are you doing any movement?
Is there something to like stand behind a rock
you could
or
run
something?
into your ship. The cargo hatch is open. You can at least dive into the ship and use that as a shield. You could run in closer to the bushes. You could drop and take a knee.
Yeah, I'll drop and take a knee. Because that
Okay.
gives them a disadvantage, right?
It gives them a black dice for shooting you on a knee.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So who's going next?
Guess I can.
Damn.
My closest one. All right, so I'm essentially doing the same thing. I'm gonna aim, fire off a shot, and then drop to a knee.
Oh, that's right. You got a gun now.
Yep.
Our Jedi has done arm themselves.
Yep. Especially right now, I don't want to be lighting up my lightsaber knowing that there are 4 Sith just over the hill that could be getting transmissions from these fights. Let me know when you're ready, Jim.
Okay, go for it.
Whew.
Wow.
I'll take it. I'll recover a strain, too.
Okay, and which one of the two were you shooting at? Green or brown?
Green. Green's closer to me, so.
Damn.
Oh, hey, I didn't have a blue in there, Jim.
Were you aiming?
Of course I was aiming. I said I was aiming.
I'll roll you a blue and see if you do more damage.
Hey, look at that.
1 more point of damage. As I add to their stats. Okay, now I have their stats on their minis instead of the character sheet. Okay, so you're dropping to a knee too?
Yep.
That's the official scuffed your knees with dirty grass symbol.
Ah, is that okay?
So who's going next?
Yes, I will. Well, I don't want to.
I'll go if you want me to.
Well, I can fix these things. I can melee attack these things with robots. I just can't do anything else, so I might as well just shoot one.
It hurts his mechanic's soul to shoot perfectly good droids.
Like, I feel I should. Oh, do I have. Oh, stun doesn't work. I need an ion blaster. That is what I need.
Wait a minute. I think I have one. Hold on.
That's what her main concealed carry used to be, was a really cool distance ion blaster.
Yeah.
I have stun. I don't have ion.
That's totally street legal, so that's why she carried it.
I have an ion stunner.
Well, you be just ioning these guys, and I'd be
Do you want me
grateful.
to ion one so you can play with it?
Yeah. I can
Okay.
reprogram it.
And that's why they call it stun.
You send that one in and they won't
Wars.
notice anything.
All of a sudden, he rebuilds one of these, but pulls their eye socket out and puts his probe droid in the eye socket and sends it back. Now he's undercover. So who's going next?
Did you want me to go?
Yes, please. Would you please ion one of these things if you
Okay.
can?
Which one hasn't been hurt?
This one is untouched, the brown one.
Okay, so I'm gonna. It's a medium range.
Mm-hmm.
Is that within?
Oh.
I totally was gonna do that the last roll, but I didn't do it in time because I totally need to make sure to give you guys some points back.
Yeah, I was going to click it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I can.
So is 80 feet medium?
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna
Are you going to
Yeah.
aim?
Aim.
Okay, your dice pool is ready.
Okay.
As we hope for despair, and she shoots a round straight up in the sky.
Nice.
Instead, she shoots like a mofo.
Nice.
That's a
Yeah,
good shot.
Because your remote would fit right in that one spot on there, I think.
Right.
Okay, so this one gets hit by the ion bolt, and you see it kind of like, get dazed. But with ion damage. We'll mark it as the, so that way you can tell it's the electrified one. Because it's the one that's still spinning sparks.
It's all like, whoa, whoa.
It's not recharge time, and it's definitely wobbling in the sky, by the way. It looks like one more of those shots, and it's going down like nobody's business. It's going down like an R2-D2. So who is going last for you guys before all kinds of hell starts happening back to you?
I guess I'll shoot the green guy.
Okay, let me get your dice pool ready. Are you aiming?
Yes, please.
Oh, wait. I actually beat them by 3 advantage to their 2. Wow.
All right, dice pool is ready.
Wow.
As obviously we all know, this is why he's the tool guy, not the gun guy. As he just panic fires one of those off. He's like looking at his data pad, like, oh, I know the specs on those. I want one of those. Leave one alive. And he kind of like shoots. And again, he fixes things. He doesn't kill mechanical things. So what would you like for that advantage? To have no
As
one in
the
the
next
group
person
notice
to
your bad
go,
shot.
the next person on our team to go gets a blue.
Yeah. Yeah. Normally doing flare shots into the sky, not a good deal, dude.
Well, that's only if
really?
threats happen. Would you be shooting signal shots up?
Interesting.
Instead, the camera pans off into the forest and you see some kind of porg-looking bluebird getting shot with the blaster bolt.
Aww.
Aw.
Don't worry, it's a predator. It was going to eat something small and furry earlier.
Aw.
Okay, so these two guys are going to comfortably get into medium range. They come out of the big trees so that we can clearly see them. So those 2 black dice you've been rolling for the difficulty of barely seeing them are gone. These guys over here are doing something, but they're tangled up in a pile right now.
So, are you gonna do anything with my 4 failures?
It just
Like,
means
you
you
could
sucked so bad you shot a blue
empty
porg.
my energy.
No, that would be
No, that's
the
it.
threats that you would use for that.
Threat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just failure is failure.
It just means you failed really bad. Threats would be
Oh,
you run out
weird.
of ammo or you shoot a friend
Oh,
or
that's right.
you
That's right.
3 threats would be you shot straight in the air and the entire Sith camp sees one opposite faction color blaster bolt come up as they go, "Hey, that's a red bolt. We all shoot green bolts." Uh-oh.
Yeah. That was like going up and throwing the bowling ball, letting it go behind you.
Right. Right.
It just missed by a lot. So both of them are going to pretty much open up on the 2 most threatening looking guys.
Oh, I'm
And
real innocent looking.
Definitely not me.
Zarek and I are down on a knee each. We're looking like we're surrendering.
wow. Green guy is going to shoot on the person packing the ion weapon because that's
Oh
kind
no.
of scary.
That is very threatening for them, yeah.
It's like, oh crap, I almost got taken out. We're not going to let that happen. That's not cool.
No, the brown
And do
guy
you
got
have any
ion.
range defense?
Yeah, the brown guy's the other
I don't believe I do. Let me
And you know what? Just because there's multiple targets, it's going to take that extra purple for auto fire.
Stay on
Let's
target.
see here. No, actually, I have one.
Nice.
Because that's
Plus, like sidestep and stuff like that now too.
that cool coat that you're wearing.
Yeah, and that's what, once per round?
And it's a maneuver.
Hmm.
So on your turn, you basically use sidestep, take the strain, and it makes you more difficult. It upgrades the difficulty twice to hit you for this round and next round.
Yeah, until your turn again.
That way you can keep refreshing it constantly, keep doing the sidestep.
So I can do the sidestep now?
No, you have to do it on your turn as your maneuver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So instead of aiming, you can be
Right.
hard to hit. Okay, so he's got the extra purple there because auto fire. He's doing that, classic Empire Strikes Back when the little guy's going pachoo, pachoo, pachoo.
How was that again?
Pachoo, pachoo, pachoo.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, and apparently the dark
cool.
side is not truly with him as his blaster fire just kind of blows up just like an Empire Strikes Back. Chunks of the ground, the blaster bolt kind of hits all around Uma, and she's just like her Leku are waving in the wind as he takes a point of strain. He kind of wobbles. He does the head wobble, and he's not happy. As I hit the wrong button, and I make the number become very, very bigger.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
There we go. Okay, and then this guy is going to go ahead and shoot at the closest target, which is going to be Alina, even though she's on the knee and a harder target to hit. Do you have any range defense without your lightsaber?
I would like to dodge.
Okay, so what does dodge do?
When targeted by a combat check, ranged or melee, the character may choose to immediately perform a dodge incidental to suffer a number of strain, then upgrade the difficulty of the combat check by that number. The number of strain cannot exceed his ranks in dodge. I have one rank, so that would be one increase in difficulty.
Okay, so he's basically rolling 3 purple because he's auto-firing. It's upgraded once. He's got a black dice because you're on the knee, and he's got a free upgrade because he flipped a dark side point to bring balance to the force. See, now you guys, it's like all even Steven. Everybody can do everything.
Everybody's happy.
And here we go. Bip.
Oh!
Oh, no. You know what it is? It's that ion shot.
Yep.
Yep.
As immediately he goes pachoo, pachoo, pachoo at Alina, and because of course she's one with the force, she's kind of like barely moving her body, and the blaster bolts are exploding all around her. And all of a sudden, you see that ion storm that was going all around him, zapping him, going to the whole. As I'm looking to see if I have electrical effects. Do I have electricity? I don't have electricity. Why don't I have electricity? Water's just not the same.
Look at that. Nice.
And all of a sudden, the weapon, as it discharged its blaster bolt, the ions kind of caught it and backfired up the barrel, and you see this little poof of smoke from his weapon. That obviously, it seems, for all intents and purposes, his weapon is out of commission.
Oh, what a shame.
Poof. It's funny because on my screen, the effects are really delayed, but then they're lagging on top of each other.
Oh, God.
Well, they're smooth on my side.
I was gonna say on my screen I have. Oh wait, now they're starting.
Okay, and of course, in the trees, you're hearing these two guys doing something. It's probably the mating dance of their droid people.
I was going to say.
But
they
it's
decided to get
something.
it on since they're down.
Okay, so top of the order. First round didn't go well for them at all. Who's going first?
Guess I'll try to finish off what Janong didn't hit.
Which is everything.
Fun.
What do
So
you say?
60.
I shot the sky and I aimed for the sky.
Right, exactly. I hit what I was aiming
I
at.
shot in the air. I shot the air.
And what I hit, I do not care.
Yeah. So true aim. So I can do that each time, right?
Yep. So as
Yep.
a maneuver, you can do true aim.
Yep. So true aim in it, and
Gives you a blue and an upgrade.
yep, 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 yep.
And just because you mocked Janong, I got sta.
Ah, I couldn't get scrolled up quick. I couldn't get scrolled up to the top quick enough.
Take that.
That's what she said.
All right.
Okay,
You
so you're
ready?
shooting the green one. This one's the
Yeah.
ion blasted one.
Yeah, no, the green one. So, ready?
Yep.
All right. And we wait, maybe?
As you click and we wait. I'm thinking we need to all refresh.
Oh, nope, there it
Hey,
goes. Oh,
apparently it was
shit.
worth the wait.
Triumph.
Making up from last night.
Apparently.
Damn.
So you double, triple murderify this guy. So what happens with those 2 triumph and the 2 advantage? And by the way, the damage alone was sufficient to take this thing out.
Oh, was
Tell you
it?
that.
Okay.
I'll tell you that before you spend any of the extra dressing you got there. You got 2 boats full of gravy here.
Well, I'll definitely take and go ahead and then use my advantage to go ahead and take back the rest of my strain. And then on the triumphs, so with 2 triumphs, I would imagine the way this thing blew up and it hit right on their transmitter, which then sent out a charge
A static
that
burst.
shorted out the rest of their communicators or transmitters.
Okay, so you hit the transmitter connector just right with your ultimate explosion blast-o-matic and caused a static burst that will linger with ions in the air for a while to avoid any communications.
That'll work.
Okay,
Nicely done.
as Zarek's showing you guys how it's apparently done. He's like, red dice with 2 failures be damned.
Right?
I'll see your 2 failures and raise you 2 triumphs. Okay, so needless to say, this one is going kaplooey in such a way that it's not giving away its location either. There's no like mushroom cloud explosion.
Yep, yep.
No camp full of people saying, "What
Just-
was that?"
Just kind of drops out of the sky in a heap.
Parts everywhere. So who's going next?
Uma.
Shall I go ahead? I'm
Yes,
gonna
please.
nail the other one with the guy with the ion blaster again.
The unarmed iron blaster guy.
Yeah.
Pew pew. Don't roll yet.
Okay.
I'm like, I was so into it, I didn't have my dice pull up. And since you're standing still, do you want to aim?
Yes.
Okay, it's in there. I was
Yep.
totally expecting some force dice flipping. Okay, so you're hitting him for 8 points of ion damage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still barely wibbling in the sky. It looks like the old droid from Black Hole, you know, the beat up one.
Oh yeah.
That he's just
Oh, yeah.
barely bobbing up and down in the sky.
What the hell was
boy.
his name?
I know. I'm trying to remember. Oh my God, it's gonna.
Maximilian was the important one. That's all that matters.
Maximilian. Oh, come on.
That is true.
Come on, he was a gunslinger. He was a slicer dicer.
Wasn't it Vincent, the robot?
Yeah,
Was it?
Vincent
Yeah.
was the good guy, but Maximilian was the bad guy. You know,
Yeah.
again, red means you're bad.
Hey, but Vincent had red on him.
True. So who's going next?
I really don't want to have to shoot that droid.
Do you have any cool force powers you want to use?
Yeah, I really don't want to have to throw my lightsaber at it. Jump up, quick draw.
Bob.
Reflect
It
parry,
was
dodge.
Bob, Vincent, Maximilian.
There you go.
Bob's the beat up one.
Oh, that's right. Bob's the beat up one. The one that was well put together was Vincent, and Maximilian was the bad guy.
Because there's
Yep.
nothing cooler than the guy whipping out his little blender blades and just going.
True.
I can force leap at him. Can I influence a droid?
You can. Unfortunately, droids are immune to the Force, which is why they're super
Yeah.
handy in Jedi era.
Uh-huh.
You could totally pull an Anakin and force leap on top of him and ride him like you're on Mustafar.
Right. Are either of these two visible from where I'm at?
They are not. They're buried off in the woods.
Go chase after him. Oh, no.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking of doing, is moving forward some to about right there and taking a knee and waiting for them to pop up.
And now remember, this guy is currently unarmed, so it's not like he's going to shoot at you. So you don't really have to take a knee if you don't want to.
Well, eventually these guys are going to pop up, and I don't want them popping a shot at me. So
Okay. And who's going last, Janong?
Um.
By the way, I'm really liking those 2 Triumph for jamming the radios.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guess I'll just move forward.
I mean, our slicer couldn't get it done, so somebody had to.
Because that's totally what the disarmed probe droid was going to do, was go above the trees and broadcast from, a picture of your ship.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll just move forward.
You're going to be like, come to me, droid. Daddy's
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Come to daddy. I'll make all your owies better.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so of course, this guy kind of like, you see him go up in elevation, and he's trying his damnedest to broadcast. You see like little extra antenna pop up, and he's trying his damnedest, but he's not getting any communication out because somebody spent a bunch of triumphs on jamming him. And he looks very frustrated with his little legs dangling down.
Right?
You hear the angriest bop, 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 bop ever come out of him with his red eye receptor glowing really, really angry red. He's so angry, he's developing dark force powers.
That would be a scary
And
thought.
over here, you finally hear that they're pulling themselves out of the pile that they were in. Obviously, they must have had like trees fall on top of them. And they're going to be coming through the tree lines soon, but not yet. They basically deconjunctioned themselves with the wood life and the droid life and ready to take to the air life. It's a really bad day for the brown bot. So who's going first?
Shall I go first and ion blast that one again?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. All right. I am going to aim.
Okay, let me get you your aim. Okay.
And
It's ready. Can I sucker you into burning some destiny points?
Since I already rolled, no.
Okay, so you aim, you pull your blaster up, and you shoot that ion bolt at it that, of course, lightning blasts all over it, and you immediately, the first few sparks of lightning that hit it immediately wink out all of its systems, and you see it kind of wobble for a second, and then slowly it's starting to crash down to the earth. See how I make that sound all dramatic?
Yep.
Okay, so what would you like for your 2 advantage?
I'm going to get back some of my strain.
Okay, so you're not going to have it land in a way that doesn't damage it?
That's what I was just thinking.
Fine. I will
Falling.
give them 2 out, so it lands comfortably and
kind of bounces from branch to branch to branch in a way that doesn't leave a
Yeah.
piece of it broken, because now that it's so much higher in the air, it could take actual wound damage.
Yep.
See how I
so
get you
that
to
it
burn your
doesn't get
economy?
hurt.
You shoot it in a way that makes it bounce off the trees, and it kind of bends over the
Well, I
sapling.
know Janong would prefer it less damaged, and
Yep.
if it looks fully intact after he hacks it, then it's going to be much more believable.
Okay,
Right?
so who's going next?
Can I move up to it and start reprogramming?
You can totally move up to it, and as you are
Repair it.
excitedly, your little data jack just goes click in your hand. It gets all extended.
Gets all excited.
But you got your ground wristband on first, right?
Oh, I've always got my ground wristband on.
Got to ground yourself.
As he's like,
Hang
mine,
on
mine,
first.
mine, 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 mine.
I'll start.
And are you attempting to hack into it?
Yes,
Is
please.
it bear shit in the woods or whatever else might live in these woods?
Does a bantha shit in Tatooine?
And I'm assuming you have your slicer kit on you.
Yep.
Okay.
Never leave someone without. You need to get armor
Nah,
that you can
ha, ha,
get
well
the
played
integrated
there, sir.
slicing gear, JC.
I actually was gonna work on that, but then I, decided that I was gonna try and help the Jedi. But then we couldn't confirm on anything. But then we had to go.
Yeah, but you
It
got to
is
have
one
armor.
of my first.
Yeah, you have to have a certain level of armor though to be able to get that added.
Oh, the integrated hacking gear?
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever happened to that? We were going to do something for me, but we never did anything because I couldn't figure out
because
what I
we
wanted.
keep getting sidetracked with
Damn.
shit
Well,
to do.
we
Those
started.
expensive.
I started working on the ship.
No, that's right. You did the ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Something keeps coming up. Oh,
And
look at
then
that
you
roll.
sold it.
Yeah.
So needless to say, you stick your data jack into the port and immediately get the as a little
Well, he
circular.
upgraded the new ship with the remote.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he's like,
Yeah.
this is more important.
Something keeps coming up every time.
Eventually armor will be useful. It's not like you get shot at.
Ah,
And
Yeah.
immediately you, in like a fraction of a second, you get the instant screen data pool of the options of this probe droid, which are basically that it's super percepty. It's got a cluster of little blasters, which basically count as a auto blaster. It's got, let me pull up its stats. You're seeing its little window there that it's got mechanics 2, perception 4, ranged heavy 3, resilience 2, stealth 1, and survival 2.
mechanics, man, it's all like multi-tool.
It can fix itself or it can be used for salvage.
Nice.
Yeah.
And of course, it's got heightened awareness, which didn't hurt for using 4 gold and a blue to spot your little probe droid who failed his stealth roll.
We're gonna have to work on the look of it a little bit. That kind of floating around in common space, it's kind of disconcerting, but we'll work on that.
And it has, and its repeater blaster has multi-optic sight. Not that that's helped it so far. And built-in hand scanner, built-in electro binoculars, and built-in long-range comlink, which is the slightly scary part.
Wow. Which
Nice.
is a good thing we disabled.
As there's still unseen ion particles fluttering down, blocking radio waves.
Nice. All right.
And it's like, its password is password. At least it
Admin
is
and
now.
Password.
Secret.
Secret,
So,
with the S being a 5 and the E being a 3.
Yeah. Any base intel on there?
Other than it's got the smuggler camp marked on its GPS and the Sith camp marked on its GPS, nothing really particular.
Okay.
They're Sith. They regularly wipe their droids.
Bastards.
They keep their Windows boot up disk really close so they can just go click Clack. I don't want you becoming friendly with anyone here. Because they're super douchey.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so who's going next?
I mean, I'm not doing anything exciting, so I can go next, I guess, unless somebody has something more exciting to do. Because all I was going to do is move up here, take a knee, and provide cover to Janong while he's playing with his droid.
So, since it sounds like you have an extra maneuver, you could aim in general to shoot one when they come up, so that way you've got an extra blue dice for your next shot.
I will absolutely do
dreaming.
that.
Because you can always do the whole classic movie style of waving your blaster around at blank air. Just because.
Well, he
I know
knows the
something is
general
going to
location of them, so
spot eventually. I am just going to aim at it until it does.
Oh, you totally see the trees actually swaying as they're getting untangled and floating back up into the air, probably giving each other Three Stooges style smacks.
so let's see who's next. So Uma's last, right? Or
Oh no, I went first.
oh, that's right.
It's
So I guess it's just me then.
Zarek, yep.
So what can I move? What was it?
6 squares.
6. Okay. Oh, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It is nice that the pointer gives you the number and the feet.
Yep. And then take a knee.
Okay.
And we'll wait.
You guys are like a tactical squad. Look at you coming out here spreading yourself out and taking knees left and right and surveying the countryside.
Doing what?
It's almost like you guys have fought together once or twice. So of course, at this point, these two droids manage to pop themselves just barely out of the tree line cover and kind of assess the situation where they're realizing that this guy is in a small crater. This guy is sadly laying on his side with his data port exposed, and obviously with Janong standing there, the probe droid dropped the soap.
Oh,
I was waiting for one bad laugh at least.
that was terrible.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to drink. Almost died. It was great.
Somebody almost died. I did my job.
Almost killed him.
So Red here is going to take a shot at Janong, who's conveniently behind the droid and all taking a knee, so he's kind of defensive there. So he'll get
I also have a range defense on my armor.
And what is your range defense?
Just one.
Just one? And it's like, Phil, I know we had a zip code clause, but come on. First time you meet a new species, really? And it's going to shoot just a single blaster shot. And let me see. I think are we at short range or are we medium range? Oh, we're at short range now. Yeah.
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 Oh.
It's going to be some blood in the water. Apparently, what the hell?
He was too excited.
Right?
I'm like, that's not a weapon shot.
I was going to say, he only has one green, really?
Right?
That's fine. That's fine. We'll take it. Shut up.
I was just shocked that I
shit.
got instant response on the dice roll. So poor Janong is really taking cover, and the droid kind of rolls over kind of happily because it's being, data jacked right now, and it kind of leaves a nice big open shot. As it shoots and hits you for 9 points of damage.
Oh.
And it's going to go ahead and crit on you because I want to see what you roll for a crit.
Oh, no.
Oh, damn.
It's like, I haven't seen a crit on you. Let's see what it looks like.
Hold on. Oh.
And it's going to specifically...
Was that combat? Or was that...
No, very last tab, I think.
I think it's
Critical injury.
there
Oh,
should be
critical
critical
injury.
injuries, yeah.
Yeah. Gee.
All right.
And then just hit that beautiful button that says roll critical. Ooh, why you roll so high?
Oh, damn.
So he hits you in the one most important thing you have, which is your head.
Damn it.
Oh,
So increase
goddamn.
the difficulty of all intellect and cunning checks by 1 until the end of the encounter. And don't worry,
And
I
scene.
do believe it will automatically do that for you.
Yeah, it should, I think.
Yeah, it should automatically have that set up for you. And then this guy is going to go ahead and, as I have to click the select tool so I can say this guy is going to go ahead and shoot Alina. Because,
I'd like to spend a strain for that there dodge, increasing his difficulty.
Okay, spending that economy there. I like that.
Yeah.
We got points flying left and right, back and forth.
It's good to use those abilities. Do you have any range defense?
I do not.
Okay, and let's just see here. I think we're at the edge of short. Yes, we are, just barely. I love short range with blasters.
Oh, it's just melee defense.
And you're also on your knee. Let's not forget that black dice.
Oh, goddamn.
Oof. We're
Lordy.
realizing now what the fear of a Imperial probe droid is. So that's going to be 9 points before soak and a crit for you as well. Maybe I should have auto-fired. Watch that would have made it a miss, you know. Instead, they're
Yeah.
they're showing that they have great precision fire.
Boost dice from all skill checks until the end of the encounter.
Scattered senses.
So no boost dice allowed.
Oh man, so that means that aim you used is not going to be cashed in for nothing.
Hey.
Wow. All right, back to the ship, back up.
Only Imperials fire with such precision. On the plus side, it is one of your guys' turn.
Yeah.
It's all of our turns.
Yep, pretty much, your turn is literally all of you guys. So that one is in medium range of you. But if you move forward,
Yeah, that's okay. Medium's
you've got
okay.
a lot of strain there. I mean, you could totally cash in some strain. Yep, see, for those two up front, it's only short range. It's only one purple dice to shoot them.
That's okay. We'll true aim.
Okay, so medium range. And was that a light side point I just saw flipped?
You did.
Good. It's a good time for it. Gives me some back.
Got to ebb and flow, man.
So that's going to be 2 upgrades.
Yeah.
Okay, got your difficulty in there. Which one are you shooting at? Red or blue?
Red's
already taken damage. After all, red is, damaged quite a bit.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. Not like crazy bad, but
yeah, might as well finish it off.
A good chunk of change. Just ask your teammates what a good chunk of change looks like.
All right. Let's, you know what? Actually, let's do the blue.
Okay. Going for the untouched guy.
Yeah. Let's do him. Since I'm spending all those dice on him. Still in medium, right?
Yep.
All right.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
And with that, we will activate Disorient 2.
Okay, so you're kind of clobbering with the fire lance to the point where it's disorienting. Yeah, I like that.
That's what I was kind of hoping to do, was to activate that on him, so that way he'll be somewhat out of commission. So
go for that symbol for disorient. I'm like, do you like that symbol or do you like that symbol?
Hands on the head.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to remember what it does, but looking on the cheat sheet.
Basically gives him black dice.
Okay.
So for 2 rounds, he's disoriented.
Yep.
Which is good, Black dice could save your friends.
Mm-hmm. And that takes what to activate? 2 to disorient? To activate
Yep.
to disorient?
Yep. 2
So
for
I still got
disorient.
1 left. We'll pass that on to the next person.
A blue for the next person to do something?
Yep.
Alrighty. So
I'll go
who
next.
is going next?
Especially since I don't
Alina would like
game
to go.
anymore.
Yeah, but you can't use the blue dice.
Oh, can't even use that blue die.
Nope,
All right.
it got losted.
Yep.
But I can.
You can. Yep.
Yep.
So I will hit it with an ion blast.
Okay, are you gonna aim as well?
Heck yeah! Are you kidding? With all this, criticals
With your
occurring?
friends being wounded horribly, you're seeing blasters go through them?
Yeah, I'm definitely. So,
Damn straight.
and let's see, where are we at with,
You have 4 light to 2 dark.
I'm going to use a light side.
Okay, it's a good time to use it. Just to bring balance back to the force.
And you have the blue in there
Yep.
for the aim and for the...
Yep, so you've got the upgrade and 2 blue.
Okay. Damn.
And which one were you shooting at, by the way?
Whichever was looking the best.
Whichever looked the healthiest?
Yeah.
Okay, that would be red by 1 point. Damn, 13 points. So needless to say, you hit red with your ion blaster, and you see its arms jerk, and the ions just do their stun damage, and it goes falling back to where it just came from, deep down into those woods, and you're pretty sure the way it landed, with as loud as it landed and as much like smoke was pouring out of it, that you ion blast the shit out of it.
Like destroyed.
As in, for the last time.
He's like, I'm up, he sees me, I'm down.
And he's like, at least I avenged my brother.
Awesome.
Okay, so who's going next?
That's what you get.
I will shoot the blue one.
And going, why did you shoot me, you son of a bitch?
Yep.
Okay, let me get your dice pool.
Just protect my buddy, and you had to go and shoot me, so take this. Are you ready for me?
I'm ready for you.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
You got a little upset, didn't you?
Yeah, there's a little anger there.
And, yeah.
So needless to say, in your frustration and pain from being shot, you kind of like, even though you're not getting your boost, you're aiming up right through its ocular receptor that's looking at you with that big bulbous eye, and you just crack one shot off with your blaster rifle, and it's kind of the quick and the dead moment where you just see from behind the droid, blaster flash, and then you're seeing a hole through the droid that shows you on your knee right there with your wound bleeding, and you're just like, son of a bitch. As it goes crashing to the earth, with a hole clearly shot through it. And you have 1 advantage.
Yeah, so the advantage, I'll take a strain back.
A well-deserved strain back. Okay, so it seems that all of the droids are down except for the one that's currently being manipulated down here.
Being probed.
It's being probed, and Janong's like, I know it's been rough. I know you've taken some strain. It's gonna be okay. Which to the rest of you all looks like him going, because he's kind of hitting the head right now.
Yeah.
This blaster wounded him in the face,
Yeah. Tongue's kind of hanging out one side.
Little sparks flying off of him.
I'll move up here and keep watch while he's finishing trying to get this thing operational.
So what is Janong doing? As it seems danger has been abated and not even allowed to call home.
So I would like to release my butterbugs, and I would like to, see if I can get this guy back to functioning order underneath my control.
Okay, so go ahead. Let me set the difficulty for mechanics as you're going to slap them back together. You're like, you are going to be my new baby. We will call you baby. We'll call you sick baby.
Just got to fix some shorts. That's all.
Yeah. So there you go. I got the mechanics check in there. You just need one success.
Yeah, just one
Advantage.
with a bent brain right now.
Yeah.
A bent brain with a brain like
It's
he
not
has. Come
bent
on.
so much as
You do have
addled.
3 light side points. I'm just going to say.
Oh, look at that.
And even with his bent brain, he's just like, I got this. I do have layers upon layers upon layers of brain. So immediately you guys are seeing him in like, seconds. He's going clack, 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 clack with the mechanics, the tools, zinc, pulling out a couple burnt transistors and sticking some paper clips in their places. And immediately the probe droid kind of like lazily starts bobbing as he's working on it to make it easier. And it does seem to be back to operating condition as it's doing that whole system boot up RoboCop style, as it wants to know who it belongs to.
Me, motherfucker.
Are you my mommy?
Janong, the healer of robotic shit.
But now it's weapons still down though, right?
Well,
It's
that's what I was gonna ask. With my butterbugs, did they find a functioning weapon on either of the 3?
I will give you that if you want to give me one more mechanics roll at average, if you can scavenge one off real quick, unless you have something that increases your scavenging.
Well, the butterbugs, that's what their thing is. They can do simple repairs, complete simple compare. Bah, damn.
Words.
Okay. Yeah.
You were addled. Your brain
Yeah.
was addled. So you're.
You're playing in character. I congratulate you for this. Sir.
These remotes are capable of simple repair work. They can scavenge.
Okay, if they can
It
scavenge,
doesn't
I'll
say
take
they
that.
get a bonus for a scavenge.
Well, see, what I was hinting at is if you buy the career tree called Scavenger, it does lots of cool things.
Get Utini, right?
Yep, you get Utini right off the bat. And you also
Utini!
scavenge in half the time as anybody else, which is really
Alright,
nice.
so how much is your third career cost?
It's only 40 points to buy.
Oh.
Well, no, it's a universal, so well, yeah, because it would be your third tier. So 20 plus 10 plus 10. So I'll say while you're busy putting him back together, you sent your guys off to go scavenge the gun barrel off this guy. It's conveniently in a pile over here. And you've reattached its new weapon to it, so it has a fully functioning blaster.
Yay.
Mm.
It loves us.
As it's totally, willing to do whatever its master says. As it asks, what does it want you to be called?
Ooh, name.
Names are hard.
Yeah.
Call me Mr. Big Machismo.
Maximilian.
And of course, you get full breakdown on the designated. I'm assuming you back up its old memory banks before you hit the reset button, right?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, so that way you've got full designation of the 5 people that it's supposed to report to. Basically, it has 5 people that are designated in charge. And basically gives you the Commander Zoff. He's the main Imperial naval commander. And then the head Sith Master,
Ah.
who is Master Kavin. Then the what is designated as Sith Assassin, whose name is Bick, and that's B-I-K instead of C. And then the Sith warrior known as Prune, and the other that is known as Rush. And then it gives you this like whole tech breakdown of the 28 slaves and what information is known about them.
So they were like overseers for the slaves.
Yeah, they have all of these slaves pegged so that way if they have to hunt them down, they know them by name. That and the fact that the probes had lots of recordings of them watching the slaves, so that way there's no uprisings because as you can see from your crits, these droids can really shoot if they want to.
Right.
What's your designation?
So what was the boss's name of all the head of the army?
The head Sith's, the head of the it was Commander Zoff, Z-O-F-F.
And the head boss Sith?
The head Sith Master is Kevin.
Cabot?
It's like Kevin, but with a K.
Oh, Kevin. All right.
And maybe a squiggly apostrophe because that makes it Star Warsy. K apostrophe Avin. And conveniently, your probe also does get the heads up on the normal base timetable for things of when shipments come, shipments go. You do know that one of the shuttles is set to depart in 2 days.
Yeah. No manifest though.
No manifest.
Can always hope.
Think about these 5 wounds I've taken.
Do you have a friend with a stim pack or medicine?
I think one of you guys does. I seem to remember one of you doing some kind of medicine-y roll on me before.
I have a medicine roll.
As Alina gets off the knee, grabs the wound, and says, "Can someone help with this?"
Right?
As poor Janah grabs his bloody temple and says, "Can someone help with this?"
Yeah. Right.
Can someone pour my brains back in the hole?
I have 2 green in medicine.
Yeah, health checks on yourself aren't really good.
Yes, health checks on yourself add an extra purple. It's hard to medicine yourself. Ask anyone that's put a Band-Aid on a part of your body you really can't see.
Right.
Right.
There's nothing worse than putting the Band-Aid than feeling around and going, "Shit, I missed."
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how many wounds does that heal?
So are you doing a medicine check on who?
Oh, I rolled medicine for him.
Okay, so you're getting back 3 wounds, basically 1 wound for each success.
Beautiful.
And I'll spray cast Janong's head. Oh,
and,
no.
if Alina needs strain back, which it looks like you need at least 1, you also get 3 strain. So you get strain for advantage and wound for success.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll cap off my strain then. Beautiful.
So basically Janong comes up and gives you the good first aid that basically gets you back up to snuff, so to speak, except for that horrible crit.
And
still
what
sporting.
do we roll to get back strain or?
If you're looking to just get strain, you can roll cool or discipline. And for every success at the end of an encounter, you can roll cool or discipline to get back strain, which is basically that short rest mechanic.
Gulag discipline.
So cool or discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going
As
with cool.
poor Uma's over there sitting there, I'm exhausted. I don't know about you guys, but I am exhausted. And
So I
unfortunately, she's
got
so exhausted, she got nothing back. She's like, I'm so exhausted, my leku aren't twitching.
See, I kept myself refreshed during combat.
As Derek's like, this range combat thing's pretty good if you get, once you get the hang of it.
Yeah, right?
yeah, but aiming takes its toll.
Oh, it doesn't.
Only if you're moving.
Wait a minute. So when I didn't have to take the strain for aiming?
No, as long as you didn't move.
As long as the aiming was the only maneuver you were doing.
Oh, well then I'm not that far low. I mean,
Yeah, it's only
Technically,
if you're doing an extra
if you're
maneuver.
moving and aiming, because that second maneuver costs 2 strain.
okay, well then
Uma was like totally ready to get on the ship and leave you all at a moment's notice.
Right?
Right?
I'm like, okay, see.
Yeah.
Okay, there we
No,
go. I'm
if all you
like,
do is aim and didn't move, you're fine. It's when you do that and.
yeah, no, I only moved once, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to be a turret. That way you can just aim when you're standing in position, but you might get shot back at if you don't move and
I did,
do
but they
cool
missed,
things.
fortunately.
Yeah.
And then all of your friends got the shit shot out of them. But you got Jannog what he wanted. You got him just what he
Yeah.
wanted.
I know what
Yeah.
he likes. I'm gonna,
And you're
Yeah,
responsible for 50% of the kills.
Yeah, he got a probe droid. He doesn't care about getting shot in the head or none of that stuff. He's just like
well, he doesn't care right now, but he's a little out of it.
like a cat in a box.
And of course, shortly after, your Jedi friend comes running back from her ship that she reported to the council, and ignore the Jedi Council. They said we shouldn't do anything drastic until reinforcements can be set from the Republic, and that will be like in no time at all. And by no time, we mean like probably a couple weeks from now.
I was gonna say, yeah, a couple weeks to a month.
The problem is it's in Hutt space, so it's not the Republic's problem. Sure, we'll put it on the itinerary for, 2 years from now. After all, do you really want us to cause an international incident with the Hutts? That's just begging them to join the Sith Empire.
Right.
Or we're removing a hassle for them.
Well, see, these Sith are smart. They're like, Hutts come up and say, what the hell are you doing here? And they're like, here's a box of guns that fall off my ship. Bye.
Okay.
The Sith aren't stupid. They know how to pay people off. They know how to deal with the weak-willed minds.
See, we just need to walk in and act like we're working for the Hutt cartel.
Right.
That could totally be a thing until a deception roll fails.
Well.
Yeah, and you don't want me.
As they all burn a dark side point for senses to turn on so they can hear your service thoughts. And everybody's saying, don't think anything, don't think anything, don't think anything.
Yeah, but we at least have a real face person in this group.
This is true.
Unlike the last group. Last night.
Just because the other one is a team full of B.A. Barackuses and Murdochs.
Yeah.
We can fix things, fix people. Well, sometimes fix things when the mechanic shows up. And lots of damage stuff.
Yeah.
That's why we have an NPC that does the talking for us.
I'm marginally charming when I want to be.
When you want to be. Yeah. Okay, so anything
else?
But
I'm a damn good pilot.
Yes, you are. Which is why your guys' ship is not like our Monday group's ship, which is currently unable to go into space.
Hey, that's not all my fault.
So here's what we could do about the thing. We could go inside the shuttle and go into the med bay.
Yeah,
that would take care. That would get rid of our thingajigs.
Well, your crits still require someone to heal them.
Yeah, you have to use the equipment in the med bay on the ship.
Sadly, your med bay is still just a bench with a cushion with that disposable paper thing that you pull out so someone can lay on it sanitarily. Your med bay doesn't actually do any great stuff yet. You haven't bought like a back to tank or anything like that because, you want better things like weapons.
I mean, I got
Maybe
two
enough
maybe
green
a
for the
tests.
med
weapons
droid
yet.
would be nice.
Yeah, maybe we'll keep an eye out for one of those that we
Yeah,
could
can I reprogram this guy?
repurpose.
Yeah, he's got the little appendages. So
You could totally reprogram this guy to be your doctor. Dr.
You need a
Probe,
Dr.
put the
Ball.
probe away.
but will it even fit in the room though? The bedroom? I doubt it.
You
It's
would
kind of
have to
big.
basically gut the lower half of its body and put it into the ceiling over the bed. So there's
Yeah.
just these ominous claws, like some kind of evil squid octopus, just waiting to do surgery on you. Because it
Yeah,
does have
'cause
precision tools, so
God.
it could salvage
No,
your
it would be
organs.
fine. There's plenty of space. Plenty of
because
space.
because that's their like silhouette too, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're Wookiee
So
size.
yeah. So I got medicine too. I can take care of you there, Janong.
So-
Medicine 2 green, that is.
So do you want to head back to the ship to see if you can cure these critical wounds that look really bad?
I mean, we have 2 people with criticals. I think that that's a good idea.
I mean,
Well, what
our
is-
main
what
thing
is,
was scoping, not or scouting. It wasn't really to destroy anything, right?
Yeah. What's her medicine? Does she have like force heal or some shit?
Unfortunately, no. She's a sentinel. She's all about the parry, reflect.
She's all flashy.
It would have been great for her to be like the shield out there for you guys, to have them shoot at her. But she went to go use the radio, she was told.
Yeah, somebody decided that using a radio during an intimate combat scenario was great.
We weren't in combat when he sent her.
Yeah, I mean, this was
Like that, but I
totally
figured she'd
a.
use the one on our ship, not run all the way back to her ship 3 days away.
You mean you would give her the access codes to use your ship?
No.
I knew you or Kelly would say that exact phrase.
Yeah. No, like I want to. No.
Do you really want the Jedi getting access to your computer and looking at your logs going,
But even then,
You
she's
were at
gotta
a
worry about the
pleasure planet 2
droid
days
fucking
ago?
blasting her.
And he did it well before the droids were even known. So
hmm The droids were pretty sneaky coming up on you guys. It's just some of you were way too ready for danger.
Yeah, I remember that was way back when we were planning on starting a fire first.
yeah,
Hey, you still can. I mean, you could totally take where these 2 droids crashed and make a huge fire out of it.
No, it's too close to the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Well,
our main thing was more scouting, wasn't it?
Yep.
Although, check this out. They have 4 probe droids now that aren't going to be reporting back in. Eventually, they may send out a small squad to to find out what happened to them.
That
so
is
maybe
very true.
maybe we should just lay in wait for them.
that's true.
That could totally be a
could do
thing.
that.
Plus, you could use either the probe droid or the scout probe to let you know when they're on their way.
Well, technically, I mean, your crits would both be done because it'd be a new encounter. So,
Yep.
I mean, you still have the crits, but you wouldn't have the dazed and stuff effect, right?
Well, and
Yeah, the
it's
effects
9
are-
o'clock almost, so
The effects
this is
would,
a good place to.
would stop, but they still have the crits, which
that's
gives
true.
plus
Okay.
10 to the next crit.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the effects would be gone. But
Yeah.
you just next crit could be really critty. Huh.
So does that mean somebody wants to jump into the ship for a medicine roll to see if they can get rid of their crit before we break, or do we break and you guys tough it out?
No, we
Well,
can
they
do that. I
only-
mean,
Janong can get rid of Elena's, but I mean, Janong's kind of out of luck. I don't
Yep,
think he
so-
wants me trying to roll a 2 green crit roll.
So let's see here.
I mean, I'm happy to try, but
You can
Likewise.
totally try.
My medicine is a whopping 2 green as well.
what's your
what's
crit?
the Jedi's?
What's the crit level?
The Jedi's medicine is really poor. It's just green dice.
Yeah, well, that's all I got.
I
is
am-
green, so
Well, and I'm 2 green as well.
I mean, that's all I've got. Well, I've got 6 green, but I mean,
Yeah.
And stim pack won't work, right? It
What's
won't
your
Nope,
not
crit-
for
Stim
crit?
Pack won't get crits back. It'll
What
give you your wounds, but not the crits.
what's your crit, JC?
Alina's
What
is a
level?
2 purple, and for Janong, it is, as I'm sneaking into your character sheets, it is a 2 purple as well. So it's an average crit that they have.
So look, go ahead and take care of Alina, and me and the captain will work on you. That'll give us a 2 green and a blue.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we have some story points left.
So we got it. Yeah,
That's
we got it
true.
made.
I can totally use one.
we
As you
got it
leave a
made.
scalpel inside. So who's gonna try to heal who first? Ooh, Janog's like, no, you're not leaving a scalpel in my skull.
Oh, is
Heal
that for
me.
us to do you? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay, so Janong's going for an upgrade. I got it in there for you.
who wants to do the
No,
work?
he. Yeah. One of you two heal me.
He's like,
wants
I
to
don't
make the
trust you guys. Make sure
Who do you
you're
want to make the
sanitizing.
role, Alina? I mean, Uma.
I don't know.
Are you guys working
I guess
together?
Yeah,
yes, we are.
Okay, so blue
But we're
dice is in
trying
there
to
as well.
decide which one's going to actually make the roll.
I mean, I'm happy to.
Okay, go ahead, because I
All right.
trust you. You've been rolling well tonight.
The metal wipes
had the
off the
double.
blood easier.
And remember, if you
On my-
ruin him, he can always rebuild himself.
Right.
True. True.
If you
All
take
right.
off the back of his skull, he can get one of those
Oh.
4-LOM cybernetic dealios, you know.
I
It's better, faster, stronger.
sterilized my repulsor fists.
Is that your brain matter or someone else's?
All right. We're all set up?
Yep.
Eh,
And sadly, the two of them put, like, you know when you ever see a Boy Scout do their first aid and they overdo everything, but that doesn't really seem to do much other than you used up a lot of medical product?
but hey, you get a strain back.
Yeah. You totally get a strain back as they've got your
Oh.
head wrapped up so that one eye like barely peeks out of the bandaging and the other eye's fine, and you're just like,
We did good.
this doesn't feel right. Are you sure you did it right?
No, we did good.
we did fine.
You got a strain back. We healed. Woo! High five.
You know, you came in for appendicitis and they took your left foot off. No, that's despair. Okay, so basically your
Yeah.
crit is still there and you're just like, thanks for trying, guys. Thanks for trying.
So, hey, Janong, you want to fix my crit?
Oh.
As he kind of
Hey,
jumps off the chair and goes
Hit
over.
one of those two.
Oh shit.
I did not get that upgrade in there, but
Yeah.
Oh.
if you want to re-roll, I've got the upgrade in there now. You both like power blasted each other.
Tried. I
It's
didn't
like,
want
it's the
you
end
to
of the
hit it.
session. You might
Yeah.
as well use one.
Reroll with the.
Makes perfect sense. So which one of
There
those
you go.
two would you like? I mean, that's a lot of advantages.
Gee, I wonder.
I go with the
Oh,
second one.
So Alina's
Yeah.
crit has been healed, so make sure you go on your crit tab and you can
Heal.
click the heal the crit so it goes away. And yeah, a lot of strain there. I mean, you know, you can heal back that strain if there was any.
You feel invigorated.
I'm like
Right?
peeking. I'm like, does Alina have any strain?
No.
No. Or you could, well, it's a medicine check, so it's pretty much wounds or strain.
Yeah.
I have wounds. I don't have.
See, you
strain.
should have done Alina first, and then we would have had extra blues.
As you basically guide them through the process of this is how you do it. Except I know it's Alina's, midsection. This is going to be my head, but it's the same
Wait.
technique.
So give me 2 blues, and I will make a medicine check on you.
Well, unfortunately
Okay.
for crits, there's only so many attempts you can do.
Oh,
In
darn.
a certain time, yeah.
Yeah, you basically you can't like 5 people try to heal a crit. It's pretty much 1 per week.
Oh, shit.
You know, because you can only rip open the wound and re-clean it and redo it so many times.
But hey,
It's how
You
you
got
keep
to
it
strain
from
back.
going. And technically, you're not having the effects. You're just having that you have a crit.
Yeah.
Hey, where did my crit go?
Should be on your page.
That's what. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I was in a companion sheet.
It's on
Uh,
the crit injuries. Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah,
he's
no,
looking
I
at
was
But
looking at the
companion.
companion
just
sheet.
make sure on your crit now, since you're out of that encounter, see where it says effect
Effect
under the 2 purple.
off.
Turn it off so
Yeah.
it stops, messing with your rolls. So now at least it's not affecting you, but you do still have a crit injury that your body is sustained.
Yeah, which will upgrade 10 on the next crit.
But on the plus side, your gray matter's, compensating.
Yeah.
Right.
And you got to strain back.
Yep.
I don't. I'm not down at the
You're
screen.
still at 16 of 16.
Right.
Okay, so you've got yourselves a probe droid. You've got some good recon on the base, the names, the
Really good
numbers.
recon.
You know that if you do wait 2 days, they will have a ship leave, which means some of their troops will go with it.
Yeah,
Granted,
somebody's
the
leaving.
ship will be back in 8 days with supplies, but
Yeah, see? But that'll be that many less, and it might be a Jedi or, a Sith or who knows.
Yep.
okay, so you do have some good intel. You've got 4 of their 5 probe droids are now gone.
And when we come in from a different direction. That way they're
Mhm.
not waiting for us over here where we had an incursion this time.
And you have your undercover probe droid.
Yeah.
I hate when when droids get lost and then come back 2 days later. But so that will be a good place to wrap it up there.
Sweet. Yay.
As the
Did we get
Jedi
any
Master
XP?
just
Like
looks.
maybe 15 points?
So I was definitely going to give you guys 15 experience. I mean, because you
15.
did get some progress going between last session and this session.
Right.
I'm taking durability or durable. May reduce any criticals suffered by 10 points per rank.
Huts have durable too.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't kill a hut unless
Oh,
you use
shit.
disintegrators.
Wow.
Damn.
Or a thermite grenade
Yep.
if you can hit them properly.
Oh yeah.
Or like in
And
one
not-
game
Or
we
the
played.
person that hits the button makes it go off correctly.
Yeah, so it doesn't just blow their tail off and send us in through the next floor.
Right.
Well, in one of my first Edge of Empire games, we had our sniper get a triumph on his roll to shoot the hut. He did 2 points of damage after soak, because they soak ridiculous. But he had a triumph, so he said, "Can I blow a hole through his blubbery hide?" So
Yeah.
the guy next to him, who's standing next to a protocol droid that they delivered to the hut, and then exposed that it had a thermal detonator in its chest cavity meant to blow up the hut, ripped out the thermal detonator, asked if he could shove it in that hole, and I said, "Give me a coordination roll and you can do it." He succeeded, but he had despair. So yes, he got it in the hole, but then his hand got stuck.
Okay.
Of course, that guy was also
I'm
wanting
just
to
gonna
lose a
force
hand.
choke it with the chain.
Hey, when you're a princess and a Jedi, you do what you want.
Okay, I gotta go, guys. So
All right.
good night.
Yep.
Good
Have a
night.
good night, guys.
Yep. Have a good one. Thank you.
Add that real quick to my sheet so it remembers.
That way you can spend your experience.
Yep, that's what I'm looking at right now.
All the good stuff. All right. Good night, guys.
Later.
Right.